Hello, and welcome back to Off Grid Style. I'm Nikki. Thank you for being here. Today we are discussing the Doomsday Clock, and this is an interesting topic. If you watch any of the other channels on YouTube, which I'm sure you do, there is definitely at least one person that I know of who has his own kind of Doomsday Clock determination. I like him a lot, though. He's a really cool guy. But what is the Doomsday Clock, and how do they figure out what it's going to be set at? If you want to ever know that, we're going to cover that today. So let's get started. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. The Doomsday Clock is a symbolic representation of humanity's proximity to global catastrophe. The Doomsday Clock was conceived by the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists, an organization founded in 1945 by scientists and experts who had played crucial roles in the development of atomic weapons during World War II. Today, we're going to look at the history, the purpose, and the significance of the Doomsday Clock. The Doomsday Clock's origins and its founders. The idea for the Doomsday Clock emerged during a meeting of scientists who had worked on the Manhattan Project, including physicist Eugene Rabinowitz and others. They were deeply concerned about the devastating power of nuclear weapons. The Doomsday Clock concept became an integral part of the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientist, which was founded by these scientists as a platform for informed discussion on global security issues. These scientists considered nuclear weapons to be the greatest threat to humanity ever invented. The inaugural Doomsday Clock setting in 1947. The Doomsday Clock made its debut in 1947, initially set at 7 minutes to midnight. As many people know, midnight symbolizes global catastrophe. The clock's primary focus was on the nuclear threat, given the post-World War II climate of Cold War tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union. The Doomsday Clock symbolism and the criteria for setting it. The clock symbolizes how close humanity is to potential global disaster, reflecting global security conditions. The setting of this clock takes into account various factors, including nuclear arsenals, international agreements, climate change, emerging technologies, and geopolitical tensions. The threat is reassessed, and the clock is adjusted every January. Let's look at some adjustments over time. Since its inception, the clock's minute hand has moved backward and forward numerous times, reflecting changing global conditions. The clock's record low setting was 2 minutes to midnight in 1953 during the height of the Cold War. This low was recently broken, and the clock was set to 1 minute 30 seconds to midnight in January 2023 due to escalating armed conflict in Eastern Europe. Over the years, the clock has been adjusted to account for not only nuclear threats, but also climate change, emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, and the undermining of international agreements. Global awareness. The Doomsday Clock serves as an educational tool, drawing attention to global threats and encouraging public engagement. The setting of the clock is accompanied by statements and publications from the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists, advocating for actions to reduce global risks. More recent settings and concerns. The Doomsday Clock was set at 100 seconds to midnight in 2021, indicating grave concerns about the combined threats of nuclear weapons and climate change. And as I mentioned, the Doomsday Clock announcement that the clock now stands at 90 seconds to midnight as of 2023, the closest to global catastrophe it has ever been. The clock's proximity to midnight is increasingly influenced by the urgency the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists feel regarding addressing climate change. And what exactly is the global impact? The doomsday clock is widely recognized and cited in discussions about global security, policy decisions, and public awareness campaigns. It has spurred calls for international cooperation and action on nuclear disarmament and climate change. The doomsday clock stands as a reminder of the responsibility of all nations and individuals to work toward a safer, more secure future. As global challenges continue to evolve, the doomsday clock remains an enduring symbol of the collective responsibility to safeguard our world. Well, I thought that was a really cool video. I hoped you did too. Got a little bit more understanding about what a doomsday clock is. So please let me know what your thoughts are. As always, I love to hear from you, and I will always answer you back. Like, subscribe, all those good things that tell YouTube that, hey, we did a good job and got to the right spot by finding you. So maybe they'll get us out to more people. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.